Okay guys, good afternoon. It's Lindsay here from Passion Marketing and Innovation. I'm going to spend a couple of minutes just chatting to you about some really cool tips to have better meetings. So the Workshopper Playbook, which is a great source for if you want to facilitate better meetings. It's by AJ&Smart. They're known for their design sprints that came from Google, and which is what I do as well as the marketing consultancy. But today, because we've only got 5 minutes, I'm going to really whiz through a really quick way to have better meetings and better outcomes. And this should make you more innovative and more creative. Okay, so let's jam. Let's do our lightning decision jam. So first of all, as I said, referring to this book again, great source of facilitation. And what I want you to do, you are the facilitator for this, so what I want you to imagine is that you have either a whiteboard or you're using it on Teams or Zoom, you're using your remote whiteboard, and I want you to draw a ship. And the ship should look like this. So you should have a boat or a ship with the sails on the top and the anchor on the bottom. And the sail is to indicate things that are taking us forward, and the anchor are the things that are dragging us down and keeping us stuck. So what you want to do is you want to tell your team, take out your sticky notes, again, either remotely or in person, and write on them, just not talking to anyone else, no discussion, write on there things that are taking us forward. So start with the positive, guys, things that are taking you forward, and you stick them all on where the sails are and the things that are moving you forward. So what is your problem and what are the positives about that actual challenge that you've got? So let's imagine it's your office, and you can say, well, we love the office because it's got lots of natural light, it's got lots of space. So once you've done that, I want you to start to think about some of the negatives. So we start with the positives because that really sets the tone. Then I want the team to start thinking about things that are getting in the way. So that might be, there's too much noise in the office, it's too cramped, I get disturbed, whatever that is. So that's the second stage. So once they've written on those sticky notes, I want you to give them 3 of these dots each, and they can use the 3 dots to vote on the best things about the office, and then the 3 things that are the most challenging. So 3 for the top and 3 for the bottom. Now you can do this in any order. You can vote on your own that you've suggested, or you can vote on other people's, or you can put 2 dots on one and 1 on the other, and let the team actually decide on the most challenging thing that's really holding you back on that particular challenge. Okay, so now we've got all the challenges there, we've got everybody's voted, and as facilitator you will group those. So there might be some that are quite similar as well, but you then need to do almost like a tree and say, well, this is the top one, this is what most people voted on, and then you'll show it in priority order. So for example, we'll take the office environment as an easy, simple exercise. Let's say that people say it's just too noisy, you know. So we need to change that into our challenge. So what we call how might we, and how might we actually frames that as a challenge for you. So something like it's too noisy in the office might turn into how might we make it quieter for those that want quiet space. So we're going to say how might we reduce the noise for those people that want it quieter. Now what we do is we get the team to start really getting their ideas again. So we use our post-it notes again, use a different colour. So if you used blue before, use your pink ones, get your Sharpie out and get everybody really thinking about some creative ideas, and then get them to stick them on the wall, or if it's remotely, stick them on your whiteboard, on the remote whiteboard. Okay, so once we've got all those ideas up and you've done your timer, you've given say 3 or 4 minutes, whatever you decide as a facilitator, you then start to get people to vote. So again, people are using their little sticky dots, and they're going up and they're going to vote for the ones they like best. So this is taking it from lots and lots of ideas to let's vote for the best ideas. So this might be, let's get noise cancelling headphones for everyone in the office. Let's have quiet booths for people. There might be lots and lots of ideas, but this gets people to vote on the very best one. So as facilitator, you've now got the priority of the ideas, and what you can start to do is map it on, you might have seen this before, is sort of a matrix that shows the impact and the effort. You can start saying what has got the most impact but the least effort. That's going to be your sweet spot, isn't it, in that corner. So you start to map them out as a facilitator, and then you put them in there, and then you decide on the solutions you're going to go forward with. Okay, so you're going to be coming towards the end of your workshop now. You might have spent probably up to about 40 minutes here, but you've got some really great ideas and everybody's felt they were part of this as well. So now the important thing is about taking action. So having then an action plan that you agree with your team of how you're going to take that forward. So we voted on the noise cancelling headphones, and in the workshop book it will show you how to actually do an action plan within here, and what you will do now will make it into a project, and then you will have some key actions that you'll agree with your team of who's doing what, how you're going to test that new idea, and then what's going to be the result, and how are you going to measure it, how are you going to measure success. So hopefully you'll have got some great tips from this. If you need any more help, please get in touch with me. Please connect with me on LinkedIn. It's Lindsay Newman-Wood. I'd love to connect with more of you, and if you need any help, please give me a shout.